youtube.com/HefTV.
This ain't a goddamn field trip, people. This is a fucking war!
So, you guys ready? You guys and gal?
I was born ready.
You were born ready for this podcast?
Damn, dude.
Okay, I guess we'll get this going. Top of the morning to you, YouTube. It's your buttery voiced host, HefTV. I can't even talk today yet. I'm still working on my first coffee. It's podcast day, which is awesome. And it's actually really cool today because joined by me, as always, is...
Elite Tumbles.
And...
I never say my name.
Well, it's Millennial Mike, all right. But we're actually really excited today. We have a actually very special guest. If you want to introduce yourself.
My name is Alyssa. I'm Mike's girlfriend.
Yay! Nobody believed she existed until today. No, she's a really great great lady, and we're happy to have her on the show and everything. She's put up with us for the past 10-15 minutes, so I guess she's in for the long haul on this,
Right.
which is good. So yeah, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Nods. People can't hear nods. Vocals back.
Absolutely wonderful, man. Fucking wonderful. I'm just the bee's knees if they had knees.
Bee's knees, the
They
cat's
had knees.
pajamas.
Do they have knees? Do bees have
Bees
knees?
do not have knees.
Bees
They don't have
I feel
knees.
like
They don't
they
have
have like
knees.
jointed legs. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. So there would have to be at the joint. That would be a knee, right? Or like an elbow. But nobody says the bee's elbows.
Oh, God, where-
Bees elbows.
I'm the bee's
I am
elbows.
the bees elbows.
I'm the
today.
bees like Gaglianoid.
do bees have knees or elbows? Bees do have knees.
Good.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
have
this is bees' knees.
segmented legs that consist of 6 different segments.
Oh, so they got like multiple knees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well.
Okay, so bees have knees. There, we taught you people something already.
Look at that, like the first 5 minutes.
Feel free to send us money. That is awesome. We love money.
Please.
So I can finally pay these guys. Oh, by the way, since nobody showed up last Friday for the podcast, I docked y'all's pay for the week. So. Sorry. Sorry.
I
not
see the
sorry.
parking lot. Let's get a new parking space.
Yeah.
Is that what the money went for?
We had the lines redone in it, and half of the handicap thing. So it's like, I guess if you're like semi-retarded, you can park there, but not fully. So, so welcome to the podcast. We're all here. We're kind of like shooting from the hip today because the only thing we really wanted to talk about, because we're actually all gamers, which is really cool. And our other favorite dumpster fire aside from GameStop, because GameStop hasn't really been up to too much fuckery lately that I've seen.
They're steady coast.
They're just building up to something like really great, I feel. Which is cool. But our other favorite dumpster fire is, of course, Fallout 76.
Bethesda!
Oh, Bethesda. Tumbles, you want to kind of give us a rundown on what's going on with
I would love
this?
to. I would be honored to. So basically, they have this new thing. It's called Fallout First. And what is it? It's like $20 a month or something?
It's like $13.99 a month, and then or $12.99 a month, and then
Or
$100 a year.
$100 a year for a private server. That is the most retarded thing.
And a handful of like other stupid things that they give you, like 1,650 atoms per month, like an exclusive Ranger outfit, which they make
The
sound
NCR.
like the NCR Ranger outfit, a scrap box, which basically has unlimited storage for all your crafting items and stuff, but doesn't count towards your weapons and stuff. But whatever, who gives a shit about that? There's a basic survival camp, I think, which just has like a bed, something else, and like a camp. It's absolutely stupid. And everybody is, the internet is pretty pissed on this, but I guess Tumbles was saying he knows people that have plunked down
Yeah, oh yeah.
money for
I
this.
know a lot of people have already bought servers.
How is the single server different than just doing the lobby and closing off so nobody can join in?
So nobody else can go on the server except for invites only.
Yeah.
And it's only meant for like 7 or 8 people. I don't know if do you play Fallout?
I played Fallout 4, but I haven't played any of the other
Fallout
ones.
4?
Yeah.
Stay with 4. Don't bother with 76.
Yeah, no.
But
your wallet will be happy in the long run.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing too. But so you get up to 8 people, and it's invite only, and it's it's your guys' own server, so you can run around the whole world and do whatever. But if whoever owns the server, whoever's paying for it with a subscription to Fallout First, I can't even say that. If they leave the server, then everybody else who does not have a Fallout First account they'll get a warning, but then they'll be booted off the server. So it's like, if Tumbles had the subscription and we all wanted to play on it, and we were playing like do, and Tumbles was like, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then he'd leave, and we'd be like, oh, so I got like 5 minutes left of pizza on the way and like a half a bottle of bourbon, and you're leaving. I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. And then everybody can't play, and it's like, nobody asked for this, and especially since before Fallout 76 was even released, Pete Hines, who is one of the head peoples at Bethesda, had declared that there was not going to be any charge of any kind for any kind of content for Fallout 76, and here we are not even a year later, and they're like, not only after the whole, we don't have to go by the list of fuck-ups that they've
I think the list would probably reach it.
Well, and I think everybody's aware of it at this point, how terribly they handled everything.
If not, they've been hiding under a rock.
Yeah, I mean,
which would be a good place to hide right now.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's where they're getting their ideas for these good things, too. They're
Rocks?
just like, rocks. Well, Oscar probably told them about.
Probably.
He's not.
They're sitting there with that rock one hand, rock another, and just smashing them together.
Yeah, he's not very tight-lipped. But it's just frustrating. Nobody really wanted it, and Bethesda is starting to do this thing where they're saying, "Oh, it's what the players wanted." I'm like, "Well, I'm a player. I didn't ask for any of this shit." And I think they're just making mistake after mistake. And I was glad that they postponed Wastelanders, which was going to be the new huge DLC, to work on it. But I feel a lot of that time management was misappropriated in the sense that, like, you probably could have waited on the private servers and, like, gotten the DLC out first, since the game is just really, really boring right now. And I don't know about you guys, but, like, when I pay, like, full price for a game that is released absolutely broken and in, like, basically an alpha state, and then, here we are again, somebody stole my watch, a year later, and it's still not fixed. And there's just been, problem after problem, but it's infuriating. I mean, do you guys like paying more than the initial asking price for a game? That's a no on you. Mike, I know you love spending money.
If I pay $60 for a game and it's not finished or completed, depending on the game, I'm okay with it, depending on how long it takes for them to fix the game.
Okay.
If I buy the game because I was looking forward to it and I play it, I like being part of it while it's getting its base and then building up from that. But in 76, instead of building up from it, they just made it worse and worse. And
they bought their own shovel.
Yeah.
As Tumbles always likes to say, I know they're down. Tumbles always brings his shovel.
They brought their own shovel, and T-60 Power Armor is just sprinkling dirt over them like the movie Step Brothers.
Mm-hmm. That was a great movie.
The girl that I gave the scribe to help her with.
Oh yes, yeah.
She has private server.
Does she really?
Yep.
And people are paying us. They have developers that are in the game that are picking it.
Yeah, they do.
I'm like,
I ran into
really,
one the other
guys?
day.
Really? Like, hey, you want to buy our stuff? And it's like, I did. I'm playing your game. I have other Bethesda games. I've given you people enough money.
Microtransactions, come on, people.
Yeah, I think
there was a private server for you to play in and then pick a few other people that could always log into the server and mod the server to do
That'd be pretty
different
cool.
things, then I can 100% get behind that idea. That's
but from what I understand, there's no like item spawn or anything that you can mess with and stuff like that. There's talk of being able to mods because they, Bethesda is really all about the modding. Even if they turn around and take some of those mods that are made for free and then charge them people for it through the Creation Club, which is awful. But so they were always big behind modding. So I believe there is talk of modding. But again, I agree. If it was something where everybody could sign it, like regardless, as long as they had like a password to the server or something like that, they could play on it. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm not happy with this. Reddit is fucking. Well, the internet is always mad about something, but they're particularly not happy with Bethesda's most recent fuck ups.
Yeah, fuck, man, probably the servers, dude.
Besides Fallout 76, if you guys want to play a good Fallout, I highly recommend this game called The Outer Worlds.
The Outer
which,
Worlds.
Released, and it's good. It's a good Fallout.
Well, it's that was Obsidian.
Yeah. Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout.
Well, and they're remnants from Black Isle who did the original Fallout.
Oh, I didn't know
And stuff
that.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Chris Avalon and everybody. So it is, the people in that had a lot to do with the original Fallout. And it was funny because Fallout New Vegas was a little different for me because my first was Fallout 3. Loved it, absolutely loved it. Then went back and downloaded the first two games and was like, I was like, oh, this is different. This is like an isometric over the head view and it's like a lot more involved and stuff. And then New Vegas came out and I was like, oh, so it's kind of like Fallout 3.5. Excuse me, and it was a little bit different on several aspects, but it I guess was a fan favorite between 3 and New Vegas and 4. Everybody just really likes New Vegas, and it is a good game.
Really good.
So, all right, we'll have to check out.
This one's just New Vegas in space, and the dialogue and a lot of the situations are much more dark humor and everything.
Really?
Very
Might have to pick that up.
Might have to check that out. Might have to check that out. I have actually been looking for a new game. I haven't really been playing much lately. Well, a lot of the same things, like The Cave. It's the Ron Gilbert one. He did Thimbleweed Park and all that stuff, and A Secret of Monkey Island back in the day.
Still have to do the second playthrough of Thimbleweed.
Yeah, so do I, actually. That's been on my 2 playlists for a while now. But and a lot of Binding of Isaac, because that game was just fun.
Oh, we got this game called Perception.
Oh, that's a really good one. I like it a lot.
I think it's a game that it would be up your alley. That's really good. You play as you're someone who's blind, and you use echolocation with your cane to like traverse this haunted house and stuff. But
It's
then like
wicked
the
cool.
spirits and stuff can
Is
hear
it for
you.
Xbox or PC?
It's
I
for
think it's
both. They think it's
for
on everything.
Yeah.
Really?
But like
Yeah.
when you use your cane and stuff to echolocation and get around you and stuff, the spirits and stuff can hear you if they're too close, and then they'll like hunt you down. And
Ooh.
It's really
And you're blind?
yeah.
Yeah.
How the
Yeah.
fuck are you in a haunted house if you're blind?
It's like the whole thing. It's really dark. The only time that you can see is when you're using your cane to
Yeah.
sound.
Okay.
out.
How did you get into the haunted house if you're
Oh,
blind?
there's a story, I'm sure, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't paying any attention.
I mean,
Fair enough.
it's kind of one of those games where like they don't really give you the full plot line, and you kind of have to explore throughout the game. And
I
it
kind of like
reveals
that.
Itself.
All right,
Like,
so
if
it's
you've
almost
ever-
like Fatal Frame or something like that.
Or like
where they
Layers
have...
of Fear. Have you ever played
Oh,
that
that
one?
was a great game.
It's very similar to that kind of gameplay where like you don't really have a full grasp on the plot line until like you're playing through the game and like picking out little like pieces of it.
That's cool.
And I really like it. I remember seeing like a video on Facebook a while ago, and I had said something to him, and I was like, he's like, oh shit, we should play that, and I'm like,
Perception.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing
Yeah.
a video on it like 2
So
years
good.
ago. on,
Is it like an
IGN
indie game,
something.
or is it from like a AAA studio? Or
Sort
It's like a B-list title. It's-
okay,
Yeah.
those are actually some hidden gems on there, on the B list
Yeah,
ones.
I
And
think
I
it was
have
like,
been-
I think it was like what, like
$5?
$5? Yeah.
those are
It was
always
pretty-
worth
it
it.
was
I mean,
pretty good.
again, $5 is worst case scenario. You don't like the game and you're out $5.
Yeah.
Better than 60.
That's true. Again, going back to Fallout 76, the
Exactly.
$5 game was
Yeah.
probably a way better buy.
Well, it was like he was like trying to pick up like platinum games one night, and he found this like Kirby knockoff, and he was like,
It's
"Oh, look,
called,
it's so cute, Whipsy."
Whipsy. It was
Whipsy.
Also, like a $5 game, super cute, super hard.
It's like
a
the
Dark
hardest-
Souls Kirby, but
Really?
it's really
It's
fun.
like the hardest
really
game I
cute.
think I've ever played.
Whipsy.
Whipsy.
Yeah, he's like
You have-
Kirby, but with like a
yeah,
little like Indiana Jones whip that like connects to
your Kirby,
shit. It's so
yeah,
funny.
like a fucking.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
It's
But-
really cute.
God, it's
Like-
like, but it's like playing Bloody Trapland or some shit where it's like the
Oh,
hardest
okay.
fucking game you've
Or
ever
like
played.
Super Meat Boy and stuff
Yeah,
like that, because
yeah.
that game gets pretty freaking hard too.
Dude.
Or what was that one we used to play all the time? Explosion Man and Missplosion Man?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Those were fun
Those are
games.
good games.
I got that one from a fucking taco. I got this. It was like a Taco Bell or McDonald's code that my brother got me, and it was for some free game from Xbox when I had the 360 years ago. And it was for this game called Missplosion Man. And it was like this quirky kind of like fun puzzle game where you can like explode and then put yourself back together to solve these puzzles and stuff like that. I would have paid for that game if I had known about it. I was like, but I got it for free, so I'm like, fucking that is awesome. But it turned out to be like a really, really fun game. So again, like I know that some of those like indie ones are ones that aren't really on the main page of the game stuff, or sometimes some of the best.
When does Outer Worlds? When does that come out?
Yeah, it came out today.
Or today.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
I might have to pick that up.
Sounds right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll definitely figure something like that. Maybe we'll. Is it multiplayer or is it single player?
100% single player.
Single player. I really.
You can have up to 2 companions in this, which is really cool.
You have 2
because
companions.
You can have 2 companions instead of 1.
I'm a loner, Dottie.
But then the companions will like flirt with each other and stuff if you don't interact.
It's like, hey. It's like breaking up you two.
Honestly, the drop kick is probably the funniest thing I've
Yeah,
ever fucking
they have special
seen.
abilities that you can use on enemies like every 30 seconds or whatever. And one guy's special ability is just a drop kick.
Like
So
he just
it's
runs up
a
and
little-
just like boots the robots in the face. And, like,
so it'll
the
be a
funniest thing
gunfight.
ever.
You mean you can't do that?
It's like tons of explosions around, and then it's just this little cutscene of this dude just drop kicking.
Like it
an
looks
enemy.
like
It's so funny.
The funny thing is like the game is like so well made, and then like I'm just sitting here watching him play it, and then it's almost like this cutscene of like an old Mortal Kombat where like this guy just runs up and he's like,
Oh no
like,
way.
literally just
Really
kicks
good.
the robot, and it's like the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
So is it like Fallout where you can like just pick whatever weapon you want?
Yeah.
Excuse me, and roll with that for the whole game?
Yep, there's repairs and then upgrades and stuff, so it's got that Fallout 4 element. You need to find workbenches to repair your stuff.
That's
Okay.
kinda cool.
And
And it really does kind of sound up our alley.
It's
and
pretty
then you
cool.
find, but
Is
instead
it?
of like
Yeah.
going
It
and
is.
like just upgrading like different parts of the gun, you can find mods to like make the damage different, like different types. And
Yeah, that sounds pretty,
it's
pretty
really good. But
actually.
the only negative thing I have to say about the game is the controls are very much like Fallout New Vegas. It plays like a last gen game, like control layout wise, if that makes sense.
I don't think I had a problem with that at all.
I don't have a problem with it at all. It's just it took a minute to get used to that control layout again.
Yeah.
And the user interface is awful.
No.
Worst user interface when you're like upgrading guns, going through your inventory.
Really?
It's really bad at first, but then you get used to it just because it's muscle memory what buttons to hit and what order to get to your inventory.
But I don't want to have to work.
Yeah,
I'm playing fucking video games to not have to do stuff. I'm like,
My thumbs are gonna.
my thumbs are gonna work out. Yeah, exactly.
but you don't have to eat or drink or anything in the game. But any of the food that you find will give you different boosts, like 0.02% extra stamina, or like just little stuff like that you could stack up on top of each other.
That sounds worth it.
Yeah, that does sound pretty freaking cool.
It's everything that New Vegas was with all the good things about Fallout 4 in one game. It's very good.
All right, well, we'll see. Maybe I'll stream that or something, depending. Let me see if I can download it from Connor
Please
first.
do, because I
after
would love to watch you play it, because...
I'll let me look into that after the cast and everything, and I'll figure something out. But yeah, are you guys excited for Halloween? I'm jumping topics like crazy here.
It's my favorite holiday.
Me too.
It's been Halloween since I got back from vacation in August. I'm just throwing that out there.
Nice.
Like, I got back, I want to say, like, August 20-something, like, 26th or 27th, and I'm like, hey, guys, guess what? We're driving home to New York. It's Halloween.
Nice.
My family's like, Alyssa, shut the fuck up.
It's like, why you people do it with Christmas? Like, come,
I know,
at November 1st, everybody's
got a fucking
throwing
Christmas
the
tree
tinsels,
up, and I'm
yeah.
like, let me enjoy my spooky time, okay,
Mhm.
please? It's my favorite.
How about you, Mikey? You gonna be a Charlie Brown ghost for Christmas or something? Or Christmas.
Christmas.
Halloween. Where am I?
Yeah, Halloween.
Well, according to
Really?
We had
according to one, we're in December.
We had a party last week. I got
Yeah,
hammered.
we went to a...
Oh, that was great! I saw that where you guys had like the matching costumes and
Yeah, the
stuff. It was
Fortnite
like
costumes,
that
yeah,
was
it's
really
fucking
funny.
hilarious.
That was a great picture too. I think I saved that, but that was a really cute
I
picture.
have the Lululemon as like one of those like massive pop Funkos hanging up on the shelf in my room.
We got it for my sister. She has almost every single one of them.
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, she's 16, so she has like the excuse to like own every single Fortnite thing. But
But-
like me being 23, I do not have an excuse. I just own them.
Yeah, me. I don't know what you're talking about.
While we're on the gaming topic, just on Fortnite.
Okay.
What other game could shut down 100% for days
And
come
people
back,
watch it.
And people
will
still
sit
are
there
fucking
and watch
playing it.
There was hundreds of thousands of views consistently.
I
all the
listened
Watching
to
time.
watching a black hole for hours.
And then when it comes back, it's the most players that the game's ever had. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
FaZe Clan kept like posting updates. There's like
It's-
black hole. 10 minutes later, still black hole. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be.
It was the
great.
biggest thing since air breathing fish. And I remember seeing it.
It's so hard, bro.
I remember seeing it, and when they were showing the video, I think it was from like Jeremy from the Quartering that had posted the video about it, and I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" Like people just watched. Like it's like, "Hey son, your homework done?" No. Okay, are you gonna do it? Yeah, in a little while. What are you doing? I'm watching this blank screen with a hole in it. Like, your mother and I are worried about you. Aren't we, honey? Shut up, I'm watching the hole. What? Damn, I hate this family. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I can't, you know. And out of nowhere, I feel like Fortnite and what was the other real big one? PUBG.
Yeah.
That shit, like, right around the same time came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
PUBG dead. Nobody talks
Yeah.
about that
Yeah.
anymore. But Fortnite is still going
Well,
really
like,
strong, which is so surprising. to
Yeah,
me.
I feel like it started out with like H1Z1 and PUBG, and then like H1Z1 just like completely disappeared, and then PUBG's like slowly faded away.
You still
and then
hear whispers of H1Z1 every
Really?
here and there, yes.
I didn't find out about H1Z1 until well after PUBG.
Really?
Really?
I didn't know it
Yeah.
existed. And I played it a couple games. I'm just like, I can see it, but it's
It's not quite there.
Yeah.
And then Fortnite came out, and like I feel like I like Fortnite because it was just so goofy and like fucking stupid. Like, hey, I'm just gonna kill you,
goofy,
but then
colorful.
I'm gonna dance on your dead body.
Like, we do that all the time. We were
Take
doing
that
that
out,
Friday the
motherfucker.
13th, dude. We were doing that when we first
God.
started.
Hell
We
yeah.
first started streaming years
Knock
ago.
a person's head off and teabag him.
Yep, bag the hell out of them and just do
Teabag
the dance on their
at that
dead
point.
bodies. Oh, yeah.
Is there anything new with the lawsuit that they're doing for Friday?
No, nothing right now. It's still, dude. It's gonna be a long time before anything comes out. I mean, that game is never gonna have any. It's dead in the water. There's never gonna be anything new for the game. The only thing Friday the 13th fans can hope for is like new movies. That's it.
Rip.
Hopefully, exactly.
Rip.
Tumbles, did you ever play Fortnite?
Twice. I wanted to jump off the balcony when I was done.
You wanted, like, in real life or in the game you wanted to jump?
No, in real life.
Life? I played it once. John Can was streaming, and I was watching the stream. He's like, bro, I'm gonna let you take over. I gotta go do something. I'm like, So I'm sitting, he signed the controller over to me, and I'm sitting there. I'd never played Fortnite in my life, and he's streaming, and I'm like, I ought to be fucking hot garbage at this. And I was absolutely terrible at the game, and I was just like, what is the allure? Excuse me, I just did not see the allure to the game.
Yeah, and then there's me who spent like at least $1,500 on the game.
Oh, see, she would have been great on one of the past podcasts when we were talking about microtransactions.
Oh.
Because we all could have shamed her. We just been like,
See,
terrible.
it's like I'm like, all right, I'm done doing that shit. I'll just buy the battle passes, just do that, and then I'm like, oh, that skin is fucking cool. I gotta buy that. Like that happened the other day.
and that's how they get you.
Yeah, and that's how they get you.
Tale as old as time.
Tale as old as you're right, man. Tumbles, you hit the nail on the head with that one. But Mike, you didn't seem too thrilled about Halloween. Not a big fan.
No, it's just I don't really get too excited about any holidays, not just.
Well, that's fair.
It's like you won't get excited
About very
period.
many things.
Yeah,
I've seen him excited a couple times. It happens.
It does?
Once in a blue moon it
I
happens.
was gonna say, yeah, well, it has to be once in a blue moon because I've never seen
I was
it.
excited for Outer Worlds.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was
Yes.
like kid in a candy store. Like,
Yeah,
That's
well, I'll
ready
bet.
for that game. He basically told me like a couple weeks ago. He's like, all right, once that game comes out,
We're done.
You're just gonna have to like you're just gonna have to be there. Like you're just gonna have to sit there. I'm not gonna pay attention to you because that game is important. And I'm like, whatever.
Well, you know what? At least he's honest.
At least he's honest.
Most dudes wouldn't even give you that.
And then I think he was
that-
like pissed at me because he'd be like ignoring me or some shit. Now I'm like, all right, well at least I know he'll just be playing Fallout and Outer Worlds and shit. Like
That's
I won't have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
Mike never really gets up to any nefarious anythings. I don't even think he can spell in the. No, he is. He's a smart kid.
It's like that meme where they're like the two people laying in bed and it's like he's thinking about other women and it's like, God, what the fuck gun do I take in
Yeah,
Outer Worlds? Like,
yeah, exactly. That'd actually be really great. Just like we'll have to talk about that because I want to. That'd actually be really funny to shoot. Tumbles, how about you, buddy? Are you excited for Halloween or what?
Halloween is my favorite time of year.
Fucking A.
I love Halloween. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and it's the whole month too. Like it's Halloween. No, it's not. Halloween's the last day.
Halloween
October,
is
it's
like
so.
starts in September.
That's what I'm
right?
saying, dude. September
Starts in
31st. It's like,
September.
oh, it's Halloween. I mean, you
4th of
start a
July
little.
is over.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Labor Day, you're like, fuck yeah. You're like, I'm going to pick up my pumpkin tomorrow. Dude, it's August. It's like,
Do you
yeah.
think I care?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah, dude, you know how cheap they're going to be?
Can I show you a picture of one of my pumpkins that I made?
Yeah, did you carve one already?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that's why you're going to show the picture. That was kind of stupid, but.
See, we were supposed to do that yesterday, but I also, like, after he worked at Primal, I'm like, I don't even know if I trust you with knives anymore, because every time you do it, you fucking cut your hand open.
Mike. Yeah, and then ignores the,
Fuck.
Ignores all the protocols.
ignores his good buddy's advice to just leave it alone and don't mess with it.
Yeah, he's like
Then-
picking at it.
Then good old Hefty changes his dressing out like 9 times in one
What a guy.
day.
What a guy.
9 times. And as soon as I'll put a Band-Aid on, I go to get another Band-Aid, I go, Mike's pulling at the first one already. I'm like, dude, what the hell? That's freaking great. But no, I love him. No, it was nice being able to work.
He's that
my
patient
dad.
we'd have to restrain because they'd be picking at all their shit too much.
Yeah.
Then he'd end up with a hard on.
Yeah, I know, because he likes that, yeah.
I can't find it.
I don't think it ever existed.
So,
What, your hard on or the picture?
No, the picture.
Oh, I was like,
No, my heart on that's
That's a
100%,
thing,
That's
right?
It's-
That's a
That's a
thing.
true story.
it's
I was there. I saw it all.
I saw it.
I drew it out with pencil. I did one little eye, small smiley face on the biggest pumpkin.
And that's it?
And yeah.
Oh my god.
So it was like a freaking like hydrocephalic pumpkin.
Pretty
It was like
much.
Nice.
small
Nice.
face and big head.
Yep.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm excited for Halloween too, and I'm looking at this damn thing. I want to open up a pack of these and show you guys because these things are awesome. For everybody at home or abroad or several broads that can't see what I'm playing with here, we got Garbage Pail Kids. Thank you, Tumbles. They're like horror Garbage Pail Kids. If you don't know what Garbage Pail Kids are, watch the damn video that I posted on the channel. I'll link that after this.
If you're like me, 'cause I didn't know what those were until you told me.
So you can each
No idea.
open one.
Nice.
But the only deal is I keep the cards, and B, you got
Obviously.
what you get afterwards. So we are now opening some Garbage Pail Kids cards that you guys are not going to be able to see, so you're going to have to listen to this.
Here's the
You're just going to hear crinkling. Hey, it's a fire!
Oh shit, these are cool.
For everybody at home, I pulled out a stack of 2x3 cards.
Yes.
The back of them are yellow.
They're yellow.
Since you can't see.
That's true.
Well,
That's true.
I mean, they're all different.
Yeah, they are different.
Mine are red.
Yeah, they're all different. Yeah, and they have like they'll say on the back retro horror sticker, so it'll be from like a retro horror movie or. So here we got Dwight Stalker with Dracula. We got Notre Dame with obviously Quasimodo. Little Silent Nate. The dead Santa. Oh, that's pretty cool. Like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You ever see that movie?
No.
Oh man, that's actually really cool. I like that. There we go. Pan's Labyrinth.
There we go.
Kind of shit. There we go.
What's that?
It's Raimi of Terror. I like that one.
Oh, that is a good one. Okay, that's freaking awesome. That's Army of Darkness shit.
Oh my god, it's a fucking us. Like the guy with the scissors.
Oh yes.
That's dope.
All right.
Meditating Michael.
Oh, that's cool.
I got Join, John, and Bobby count, but I feel like you're gonna like both of these because it's all 80s horror movies.
Oh,
combined.
yeah.
It's really fucking cool.
That's actually really cool. Tumbles, what do you got over there, bud?
So I actually have two of them that I know what movies they're from. Well, one of them I know the movie's from. The other one I know you know where it's from. One of them is The Reanimator.
Oh yeah.
It's with Dermot Herbert.
Yep.
And then the other one, I know it's that like haunted car. I forgot what year it came out in.
Oh, that's Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually really cool. See, these things are freaking awesome.
These are really
And like the other one that I got, she looks pissed off and she has a knife. So like,
Oh God.
that looks awesome.
Yeah, so these things are really cool, and they also come with like 3 victim stickers. This looks like this is a repeat from the other night. The first one, at least. It's a shark with somebody spilling out of it. I think it's like Kate or something Kate. What's the name on it? Yeah, Sharkbait Kate. Oh, these are the same ones? 2 out of the 3 are the same from the other night. And then there's Apiary Terry, who has like a beehive on his head. So those are like not really horror movie related. They're just kind of gross. Or quirky. But yeah, that's what those things are. And we just wasted like 7 minutes of y'all's time. And if everybody's still listening, God bless you. And
I'm ready to do another 7.
you're in on this. Thank you very much. Oh, it's a Leatherface one. That's cool.
Hefty, may I interest you in my Loot Crate debacle?
I almost forgot about that. Yeah, so there's an update on his Loot Crate. Why don't you give us the lowdown,
So
bro?
for those who haven't been watching the podcast, I was subscribed to Loot Crate, and then I found out that the company filed for bankruptcy. So I'm about to to push out the last of the boxes. So I was told the beginning of September, and then I received the email at the beginning of September, end of September, and I got an email at the end of September to the end of October. So I was like, yo, like what the fuck? Like it's supposed to come out. It's supposed to be delivered to my house in by the end of September, beginning of October. So I received after I wrote a very nasty email to them.
Yeah.
I got a response, and they were just like, "Oh, there was a problem with your box," and I was like, "There was a problem with it." I was like,
"It's got a gun, and it's like, all right, nobody fucking move."
I'm like, there was an issue with my box. I'm like, that's stupid as fuck. Like,
was it circle? Because it wasn't like square. There's a problem with it.
They're like, yeah, the box you shipped out was a circle. And they're like, we're hoping to ship it out to you. And haven't even checked our email since.
I think that'd be funny if they just left it at that. Like, we're hoping to ship it out to you. And then that's it. Like, no date, no nothing. Just like, yeah, we're hoping to get it to you.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. We have your money.
Might be tomorrow, might be 80 years from now.
Yep.
Their exact words was, soon.
Soon?
It's like Fallout soon.
Pretty much,
They're coming soon, yes.
It's
just like The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Soon.
Soon,
they
yeah.
keep changing the fucking release date.
Oh, look at
What's
that.
so great about soon?
Yeah.
Tracking.
No
I got a
specific
tracking
time.
number from...
You got a tracking number?
Well, because
Wow.
originally it was supposed to come out
Package should be
Christmas time,
should arrive in
and then they pushed it back to February, and then they pushed it back to May.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Rude.
No, she was fine.
I'm so sorry. She's incredibly rude.
You can hit him, you know.
Never
Alyssa.
coming
You
back
can
on
hit
the
him.
podcast.
You got smacked. Oh,
Wow,
good.
that didn't even hurt you. Holy shit.
I know. He didn't even.
You felt like a champ. Wow,
Wow.
delayed
Well, he's
reaction?
used to it.
Shit.
I mean, I primed him on spankings.
Oh, that's why he likes it so much.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I think the hard-on's coming back.
Sorry, not sorry. Well, all right. At least you got a shipping soon. It'll be here hopefully.
Scheduled delivery Monday, November 4th, 2019, by the end of the day.
November 4th.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so it's actually coming.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
cool.
what is it? Walking here? That's like 2. That's like 2 weeks. It's like it's like
The
what?
box grew legs and it's slowly
Yeah,
making
it's a
its
fish.
journey with like a stick
A
and
bendel.
a bandana.
The
yeah.
bendel. Yes, that's just like the fish word. Did she listen to that one?
No, I told her about it because when you
Oh,
said
the noise. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck was that?
It's like that's the fish's little flappies flapping.
Flappies flapping.
Yeah, that's, we use nothing but technical terms.
Technical term, yeah.
That's right.
Laughing so hard,
Straight out
Mike,
of
that was
the textbooks.
hilarious.
I'd never heard Mike honk before that. He laughed so hard he honked, and I was like, that was
Yes.
awesome. It was like the pinnacle of like I've said some funny shit, but when Mike and Tumble, I think Tumbles peed himself
Oh my
actually a
God.
little bit. I mean, it's okay. We're used to that. And the only reason we're wearing clothes today is because you're here, Alyssa.
Oh,
so
got
we,
it, got
yeah,
it.
we usually do.
it's like a little group nudist powwow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hefty and myself do it. Mike didn't want to do it, and
Yeah.
For
And then when we
weeks.
found out there was going to be a female here, we're like,
yeah, we're just
no
like,
chick
all
wants
right.
to see us naked ever. So
No.
we're just
No.
not gonna. We're not just like fucking the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man swallowed
God.
baby beluga. Raffy is pissed now.
Oh my god.
He's just knocking on the door. Indecent exposure. How the hell?
Yeah, the cops are down there. They're like, "Sir, put away the water buffalo." I'm like, "What? That's you
That's
bastards."
me, you don't understand.
That's me. You start throwing Doritos at him.
Doritos.
Fuck it, yeah, dude.
What kind though?
That's. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're fat. We have many Doritos.
We have,
There's so
we have
many.
a lot of food.
Just that could get really stupid. Yes, no, that's really cool. What do you guys got going on for the weekend? Tums, I know you got the Ren Fair and everything, so that'll be fun. Send pictures and everything, and
Hell yeah.
nudes, of course.
Oh, all the time, man.
Like nude at the Ren Fair.
I'm on Meet Me instead of Plenty of Fish. Dude, I have like scammers and nude pictures of girls from scammers and shit up the Ying Yang on my phone. If you want them, I can.
No. That's the hard pass, but thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
It's like
Appreciate you thinking.
Yeah,
about
thanks
it.
for thinking about me, just not in that way. It's like, oh, it's these hot naked chicks. I wonder what Hefty's up to. What? How does that even... But so other than that, what do you guys got going on for the weekend? Anything?
Work.
I'm going to Buffalo for an Eagles game, actually.
Oh, the Eagles are playing the Bills, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of my house.
We will be getting our asses handed to us because apparently Buffalo's good now.
Really?
Yeah.
Since when?
They're better than us.
I think
So-
the Eagles
Fair
are
enough.
gonna beat 'em.
The entire Eagles team is broken right now, so we have just about no one.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure like our backup quarterback is probably
I think the Eagles could do it.
No one cares about sports here.
Wow.
I care about sports.
Oh, I forgot. We're gamers. They only care about girls that sell bathwater.
No, that's disgusting. Are you kidding me? That bitch is gross. Like, I heard about that. I'm like, yo, what do you want?
I mean, but at the same time, you have to think of how brilliant she is because so many fucking people are gonna buy that shit.
And they
She's sold
did.
out,
She's-
actually.
Like that, she's fucking rich.
I just stand
Brilliant.
by this. If you people are so hard up to piss your money away, fucking send it to HefTV. Give us your money. We'll at least, like,
We'll do a
But
P.O.
you
box.
sell bathwater.
You want my... you guys, leave it in the comments if you guys want to buy my fucking bath water.
I'll
fucking,
do it. I'll get five.
we got gallons on backlog. We got gallons just sitting around. Well, water ain't free. You got to reuse it. I mean, if
Yeah,
you're going to
that's
heat it
fair.
up anyway, you'll kill the bacteria, right? We are a gross people.
Dude, and like the messed up thing is that people is drinking that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, why do I have
Shit.
mouth herpes and, like, throat AIDS? I'm like,
Throat
what?
AIDS.
And the blood.
This thing, oh, God.
Swamp bitch.
God. Oh my god. Didn't she sell her pee too?
Maybe.
I hope
I feel
to
like she
God
definitely
not.
did.
No, there was a-
Weird.
No.
There's a thing there was like $10,000 you can get a jar for a year. I'm not
Really?
Sure, I'm not sure if that was just.
If it was a meme or if it was real.
Does it keep away, like,
Real.
gross, slutty game chicks, like fucking deer piss?
They're
Or keep away deers?
correct term is e-girls.
E-girls?
E-girls, so get it right.
Who the fuck calls them that?
E-girls.
E-girls.
Other e-girls and,
Other
like,
e-girls.
prepubescent boys that are like, I want her pee. I
Bob,
bought
you know
three
she was
jars.
arrested?
Ma'am, I got a bad pee.
Is she
Okay,
out-
Cartman.
Yeah, I was like,
calm
where did
down.
Cartman come from? Yeah.
I don't know how it worked out in court, but she was actually arrested. Bell.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
biological hazard. I mean, it's like,
No, not even
tax
that.
evasion.
what? For tax evasion? For what?
She's Martha Stewart now.
God.
God.
Or Mike
Next-
Sorrentino
next-
from
next-
fucking
yeah.
he's for tax evasion. I'm like,
Yeah.
you people have like more money than God. Like, just give it up, give some up to
Just
the
fucking
government.
pay your taxes. I don't understand how it's that hard. Next, you'll see her on the cooking show with Martha Stewart and
Oh, God.
Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God, are they still banging? Is that like a
I'm
thing?
pretty sure they are, honestly.
I really
Honestly, I
wouldn't
think
be
they are.
surprised.
That is just. I don't even.
I don't even want to
Yo,
picture
yo, yo,
that.
Martha, what you think? It's a good thing.
Dog sick.
Yeah, I done sick.
You
For
go
shizzle,
smoke a
my
blunt.
nizzle. You smoke them while he's doing it. I'm like, how are you doing that?
Legal state?
I can't. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, how can you do two things at the same time? Like, I gotta fucking be concentrated. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose it, man, and just fucking be like, what am I doing again? Oh, a Rubik's cube. I'm like the dog and up. I'm like, yeah. Oh, hey, look at that.
Squirrel!
Yeah, squirrel. Anything to like.
I'm like the dog and oh.
I've been compared
Oh my
to worse, I suppose, but I mean that's probably the most apt
You're being
description.
compared to a dog.
Better than a walrus.
That's true.
They're not good piano players.
They're
You know?
not exactly very
They
smart.
don't have that. They just have the flippers. It's
Smack
just
it.
like it's fucking terrible. I feel sorry for
That's
them.
how I play piano, actually.
That's awesome.
Smacking the keyboard.
Exact representation. Just smack.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
smack it.
It's like a fucking $12,000 like grand piano. People
Hell
like
yeah.
hammering away on it. I get it because the hammers.
That
I'll see
was-
myself out. Well, let's see. Let's check the old news box.
Dude, I know because we did that before, and that's how we got.
That's how we found the fish. So let's see if there's anything good.
Dude, that was just epic as shit, man.
That was actually pretty
Probably my
insane.
two favorite podcasts are the one that we had Tui here and the fish one.
That's like over 100 views now. The First We Feast one. Or not First We Feast. That's that awesome fucking YouTube channel.
Feast of Legends.
Yeah, Feast of Legends. I don't know why I like winked and did the thumbs up at the mic like it was a camera. I'm like,
Not sponsored.
yeah, not sponsored. I mean, again, if you people want to give us money, go right ahead.
Or food for that matter.
Yeah, we are easy going. You want to pay my bills so I can we'll talk.
We'll talk.
Zombieland 2 saw last week.
Oh, that was so good.
What's that? Was it good?
It was pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I kind of want to see that, but I've seen like bad reviews.
It's-
But I don't trust reviews typically.
Yeah.
But I was really excited for Zombieland 2.
It's
and
not
I
as
was
good
like,
as the first one, but it is definitely a very fun movie.
Yeah, I definitely had fun watching it. It was good.
there is actually one thing I want to see. It's called In Search of Darkness. It's like I've seen trailers for it for like probably half a year now, but it's like the definitive like 80s horror movie documentary stuff that I wanted, and it just dropped. It's on sale Blu-ray and I think DVD and digital until Halloween night. But there's a site that I go to, so I'm hoping it appears on that, and I'm just like, I'm not paying for this, although I probably would had I money.
I think I've picked up like a dozen horror movies since like September started.
Anything good?
The last one I got was, it's one I haven't seen. It's The Dead Don't Die, or
The Dead, about that.
with Bill Murray.
You should check out my 10-second movie review of The Dead Don't Die on the
Is it
channel.
bad? I wanted to see it, but I did not have time to see it, so I was like,
How much did you pick it up for?
It was like $15.
I think you
It
were
wasn't
overcharged.
Blu-ray. Target didn't have Blu-ray.
I think
so
you're overcharged.
Oh no. Is it that bad?
It's very okay. Have you ever seen? I'm trying to think of something bland.
Oh god.
You ever see like?
See Brie Larson act in fucking anything.
I'm sorry, I threw up a little bit in my mouth when you said her name.
God, I fucking hate her so much.
Yeah, I think everybody hates. I think Brie Larson secretly hates Brie Larson. I hope so because she is just
She's
awful.
Like, she's like
The
watching
worst.
Cardboard.
She is just
She
awful.
so bad.
What the hell was I talking about?
How bad The Dead Don't
Oh,
Die
The Dead.
is.
Yeah, see, I just blocked it from my memory.
Alright, so maybe I'll just return it.
No, I mean it's worth. It's a movie. It's pretty boring. It's pretty self-aware, especially at the end. There's like a lot of fourth wall breaking, and then at the end they just did it to an extent for me
That was too much.
that I was like, dude, come on, man. I was gonna say if you picked it up for like $5 used or something, that's cool.
Yeah.
15. You might like it. Just because I didn't like it, that's
True.
the great thing about opinions is everybody is more than welcome to have their own.
Right.
You know? So just because I didn't like it doesn't mean there weren't.
I mean, to me, like when I saw the trailer, it looked funny, so I was like,
So did
I'll
I.
just pick it up, whatever.
Yeah, I ended up catching it on the site on the site that I was talking about. I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't pay to watch it, but
Yeah.
but like I said, you might like it. Bill
Right.
Murray is actually really funny in it, but it's funny because I was watching something on him recently. He's like a notoriously difficult actor. Just
yeah.
not only to get a hold of, but he hasn't had an agent since I think like 2000 something, like years he hasn't had an agent. So he has like an 800 number. That if you can find it, if you can get his 800 number, you leave a voicemail for him, and he'll either get back to you or he won't if he's interested in that. And if he's interested in the project, he'll ask you to fax him over a copy of the script.
That's crazy.
And then if he's interested, he'll get back to you. If not, you just but it's just funny for such a selective guy, and for a guy that just seems to, for me to be notoriously one of the biggest douchebags in Hollywood. The pictures that he chooses to work on. Questionable. I mean, I did not enjoy The Life Aquatic. I did not enjoy that at all. I really haven't liked anything he has been in. So I was like, well, recently, I used to like a lot of his older work. But when I saw The Dead Don't Die, I'm like, okay, Bill Murray's great. You know, there was a few other big names in there that I was like, okay, cool. And it was interesting enough. You watch it and you get back to me. I'm actually interested to hear what you think. Tumbles, did you see anything good lately, buddy? That's not X-rated?
I saw the movie Axe with you and Tui.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That was, like,
that was good.
That was good. It was weird in the beginning. Like, in the beginning, you're just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah. But as you get into, like, the middle of it, I'm just like, okay, this is actually really awesome.
I'm going to go back with, and I want to make a suggestion. If you guys are looking for a really cool horror movie to watch, Tumbles, I know I told you about this earlier. Tui and I watched, it's on Netflix. It's called The Basement.
Oh.
Watch it.
Really?
I'm big with twist endings. I couldn't call, neither me nor Tui could call the end of that one.
How long is it?
An hour, I think an hour and a half, a little bit under. So this.
Oh no.
A man kept getting drunk without using alcohol. It turns out his gut brews its own.
I heard this.
Did you?
Oh my
All
God,
right.
it's
So
cool.
see, I'm behind on everything here.
Yeah,
So let's see.
His like gut bacteria fermented like yeast.
Carbs, yeah.
And like carbs and literally made him drunk, and he wasn't even drinking.
What the hell?
I was
If
like,
I
that's the
could
fucking
eat bread
coolest
and
shit.
get fucking drunk, I'd be like, they're like, sir, you have 3 baskets full of bread. And by baskets, I mean trucks. And I'm like, yeah, I just love my carbs. It's like, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Sure do. You want to give me a breathalyzer? They're like, sir.
Guarantee I'm not drunk.
Yeah, I guarantee I'm not drunk. Sir, you are all over the place. Yep. He gets out. Well, I'm assuming you would blow, probably.
Yeah,
if
I
you're
think
drunk,
that
you
would
would
be
probably
super
blow.
cool.
It's how much
Be
bread
pretty
falls out of his seat.
Crumbles come out. Sir, you're obviously inebriated. It's like, sir, is that your sandwich over? Is that your bread sandwich over there? No, man, it's just not mine.
I'm
It's-
holding it
It's
for a
not
friend.
mine.
I'm holding it for a friend. Area. They have to have like an open sandwich, an open lunchbox clause with the guy, so you can't. Yeah, he has to have like it can't be an open container. That
The
was
drug
stupid.
I
sniffing
don't know
dog
why it
is
made me
now.
think of that freaking show you showed me on Hulu with that guy.
What, Nathan for you?
Yes, and the fucking story he did for what was it, Jimmy Kimmel or whatever.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh my God,
It's on Hulu?
so
Nathan for
funny.
you. It's
Oh, wait, is that the one that we were talking about that one time?
What?
Where he like, no, that might be a different one. Where he like gives people $1 on the street or some shit, or is that some other dumb
No,
thing?
That's it.
That's Billy on the street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nathan for you is a business guy that tries to do stuff for small businesses to make them more popular, but he does it in the dumbest way possible.
Sorry, my guts are burgling over here. I'm not gonna fart, I promise. But this is actually kind of interesting. So this has been going on for 6 long years. A man would experience mysterious bouts of drunkenness without ever drinking a drop of alcohol. Now, if you don't see correlating, like, either, eating activities or some constant through it,
Right.
like, you're probably you should probably be parking in that half spot we got out in the parking lot out there. Eventually, he was diagnosed with a rare condition that filled his gut with booze. Can you imagine? Now, I'm not in any way a religious guy, but you can imagine God just being like, I got it for this guy. I got it. It's like, we're only going to make like 5 of these, but guys, hear me out. It's like, God, are you drunk? It's my blood. What am I supposed to do? It's like,
My blood's
they're going to make this guy drunk whenever he eats bread. And they're like, oh, that's actually a really good idea.
Dude, no drug sniffing dog, it's fucking bread sniffing dog.
He was like, yeah, exactly. It's like,
Dude, you
sure,
have
is that
any bread in
Wonder
your
Bread?
trunk?
It's like, that's a Kaiser roll.
That's a guy's
And
rule.
intoxicating alcohol. So there's a 46-year-old man, auto brewery syndrome, ABS. I want that. I say that. But think of it like that. You wouldn't have to get pizza and a beer. You could just order the pizza and you'd be good.
And
You'd just be like,
drunk
you know what I mean? Yeah, order
Never
pizza and
have
some
to spend
breadsticks.
money on fucking
No.
alcohol ever
You know how
again.
much fucking money I would save? Jeez. I'd go for like the Freihoffer's Day Old Bread and have a field day. Tailgating at your Eagles game with just hot dog rolls and hamburger buns in the back. They're like, oh, you barbecuing? I'm like, nope.
I'm bringing the booze.
Eating just a hamburger roll at the game. You're like, Jim's awesome.
Sure, the game has started. I don't care.
I don't care. You're not my real dad. The condition flares up when people consume sugary or carb-heavy foods and beverages and throws them into a drunken haze just as if they knocked back too many beers. Well, what is too many beers? Because my too many
It
beers is
varies.
different from many normal people's too many beers.
I could have like 3 and then I'm like shit-faced, so
Okay, that's fair.
I'm a lightweight. I'll
No,
admit
that's
it.
fair. A lot of people I
save
know can't
money,
drink
it's
like I
great.
can. Yeah, I know. My problem is that they're cheap. They're right up the road, and I'm just like, it's like $5 for 4 tall boys, and I'm like, this is gonna be good. 8, please. Man was unable to function, and it was mainly after meals. Well, that sounds like me. The man's symptoms emerged after he received antibiotics in 2011 following a complicated traumatic thumb injury. I don't even want to know. Okay, the medication likely disrupted his gut microbiome. What? So it didn't even manifest until there was like this other chemical that was bought into his body that was just kind of like.
Yeah.
That's insane. I want to know what that was because I don't know.
Awesome.
Really?
It's like, give me my hammer. I got a thumb injury.
That's the thing about antibiotics and why people tell you not to do it too much, because like you can literally destroy your natural like bacteria in your body.
I haven't been to the doctor since 2000.
Hefty.
What? I'm alive.
For now.
Well, then, is that not enough for you people? What the fuck do you want from me? Oh, get some blood.
I've been on my meds for almost a year now.
You know what I mean? And it's like, but like, I get sick, dude, and you know what I do? I take Dayquil and I take NyQuil, and I don't change any other habits except maybe I sleep a little bit more. And you know what? I get over it. You know why? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Do you know why? Because I'm not. Yeah, because I'm like, well, if I'm sick, I know it. It was like we were talking about today, like going to the doctor. It's like, what the hell's the point? It's like, if I know I'm sick, I don't need a doctor to tell me that. I'm like, yeah, here's $500 for telling me what I already know. Thanks.
That's fair.
I've been going to my doctor for about a year. I haven't had meds for about a year.
Yeah, we're talking different kind of doctors, though.
No, I know. I have to go to my
primary?
Yeah.
Oh.
To get the script for my medication, and I haven't seen her and haven't gotten medication.
See, and yet here we are, alive and thriving.
Well,
we're alive. I was gonna say alive and thriving. It's like, well, we're alive.
I haven't killed anybody yet.
That's
so.
true.
Then
Yeah.
there's me who's been to the ER and about a dozen other places this year. It's been real good.
Have you really?
Yeah, I got punched in the head at work and then had to go to the ER.
Oh, I heard about that.
And then I've been to like neurology, obviously women doctor, physical, eye doctor, just about anything else you can think of.
Wow.
I'm a walking disaster.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, but at least you're good. You see, you're alive and upwardly mobile.
Well, I mean,
today.
I wouldn't say good. I'm very squirrel-brained.
You're preaching to the choir here on
Yeah.
that. Like, do you realize the company you're keeping right now?
there's nothing up here.
Yeah, so that's
It's like the book smart stuff. Like I got the rest of it. There's not a whole lot going on in here right now.
that's
Monkey
fair.
clapping cymbals.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
And even if the batteries are wearing down, it's like.
Energizer, you lying bastard.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's crazy. I wish I had that guy's problem. Then again, I say that, but it's probably one of those things where it'd be like too much of a good thing at one point. I'm just like, dude, I just want to have a hamburger and not get a buzz on. Like, can you imagine just having like a bread over the next day? So you just like wake up with unopened Freihofer's stuff next to you, and you're like, oh, what did I do? Like an elephant in bed next to you, like, oh god, no. What the fuck? Yeah. It's like, never bring them back to your place. You always go to their place. You can just leave, and they don't know where you live. God damn it. Solid advice for you kids out there.
I'll take that into consideration.
That's right.
So you think that was your problem? You brought me home, and then I just keep showing up.
Eh.
That's
All
not
I
that
was
you
just
say it
I'm
like
like a
it's a
stray
bad
cat.
thing.
I'm like a stray cat.
I fed her and then she just keeps coming.
See, you can't ever feed him. You feed him, and you might as well marry him at that point. Oh, you saw it here first, folks. Somehow.
Somehow, other.
Mike, get off your knee. We're not really doing this right now. Nah. Anything else crazy going on that you guys want to address?
Nope.
You got your phone there, buddy?
I got my phone.
You okay?
I was seeing if there's any.
Yeah, any interesting things? I mean, the gut thing was pretty cool. I mean,
The whole bread.
It's so funny.
See, you just imagine. Yeah, we get them on park bench. There's like an open bag of like of a big. Yeah, I can't.
wow, you all right, buddy? Just right out of the train. You're like an Amtrak train, bro. You get like 100 feet and boom.
You know?
Derail.
Yeah,
Stand straight.
It's okay. It happens. We wrangle each other sometimes.
Just $7 bill in my throat and call 911.
$1? What's the dollar bill for?
I don't know. I get $1.
Does that work?
Maybe.
Weird.
I know, right?
I have
Dollar
$1.
bill.
Let's find out.
I'd be more worried about putting the dollar in your mouth. I'm like, dude, that's
Where
gross.
the fuck is that been?
I don't know.
I'm alive now, isn't that good enough for you?
Yeah. I mean, right?
Still laughing about it.
What do you people want from me? Hopefully not much more, because that's pretty much all I have to offer. Harvey. Harvey Weinstein turned up at an event for young actors. A woman confronted him.
Oh no.
I don't even know if I'm going to go on this. A woman confronted him and was thrown out.
The woman was thrown
Yeah.
out?
Wow.
Considering that
A
man
woman
is,
comedian was booed and 2 attendees
okay.
kicked out after they protested the appearance of disgraced Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein. an event for younger performers. I mean, like, doesn't he have to, like, register or something like that? He's like, let's have an event for all the little girls and boys. And you're like, you shouldn't be within 300 feet of here, sir. I think there's, like, a red flag on your house. Hey, he's a piece of shit. Let's see, who else in this world is a piece of shit?
Don't even get me started.
I know.
I can talk about several.
Just thumb through a phone book. There you go. Point to any random person. They're like, hey, it's a scumbag, this Adam. Oh, wait, that's me. Well,
bitch.
well, let's see. Anything else good?
I think the funnier thing I saw the other day was like somebody had said that the president was going to build a wall in Colorado. It doesn't even border Mexico. And I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? That's like the funniest thing I think about.
He just wants to build the wall.
Like, just let him build a fucking wall, but make him move around his house or something. Like, honestly,
that'd
so
be
he
nice.
can't fucking
Give
get
him
out.
a white picket fence. There you go. Have fun. Have at it. I don't think taxpayers want to pay for a huge ass wall bordering something that's not even like fucking Mexico.
I mean, nobody wanted to pay for it to begin with, but like, now it just sounds even fucking stupider. Good luck with that.
Alright, so there's kind of 2 for and 1 on this one.
Oh boy.
So this one is Massachusetts McDonald's apologize, and this is the kind of culture we live in now.
Oh boy.
Massachusetts McDonald's apologizes after displaying insensitive Halloween decoration.
Oh my god.
Fuck's sake.
And I'm like, first of all, it's at a
What?
McDonald's. Like, the people that, like, taking money for, like, homeless kids and stuff like that, or burnt kids or whatever it is.
Kids.
Something happened to them, right? I am very uneducated. The Ronald McDonald House. It's like...
For sick children.
Yeah, that's where they, like... I thought it was
I
where
knew
they, like,
exactly
taught him how to
what
be,
you're
like,
talking
the
about.
next Ronald McDonald. So he has to, like,
Oh my
make
god!
public appearances. Is that not what they... Okay. I apparently am very ill-informed on many
Oh my
things
God.
in life. So, Eric Pocock, go figure, was ordering... And Eric with a K.
Oh,
Eric
no,
with a
that's
K.
just probably
Oh,
Yeah.
you already know that trouble is brewing.
He was ordering food at the McDonald's in North Andover Tuesday when he noticed a number of festive decorations below the counter. It looked like a typical Halloween decoration. It said Happy Halloween. It had some spider webs and some spiders and like a haunted tree. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And you go closer and it says that's not right. Pocock was referencing the decal, which appeared to show a person hanging from a tree. He said it looked more like a lynching. Other customers were upset over...
Oh my god.
Yeah, and listen to this. So one woman told this local station that the decoration goes against what the franchise is about. McDonald's represents Ronald McDonald helping children, she said. Across the street from a high school, it's just wrong. So here... I guess it doesn't help that the picture is like a silhouette, so it's a black guy hanging from a tree. That's not good. But still, come on. How is that offensive? That's some dead dude hanging from a tree. He probably couldn't pay his bills. Right? On the left there? Yeah. Is that like, come on.
It's like boring.
Oh, you people. I'm
Ah.
talking to the wrong generation about this. If you guys think that's...
No, I don't think that's wrong.
I'm only teasing.
Looks more like a lynching. Oh, yeah.
See, if you think that way, I guess, or you could just be like, hey, it's like a creepy dead guy. And the other one is drunk Santa arrested in California after police found him in his car. I was drunk and made some poor choices. Could have told you that one with just the Santa part of that.
Mole
Area is
Santa.
sleeping it off right there, everybody.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and the Santa suit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your mall Santa has an alcohol problem. Oh, jeez.
Let me call the papers. Yeah, I think that's like a prerequisite for the
I'm
job.
pretty sure. I was gonna
Yeah.
Must be drunk.
Must be gross. Found him inside his car around 7 in the morning. Appeared to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs, or both.
Wolf.
The police took to social media to share a message from the drunk Santa suit criminal. It's like, hey kids, don't end up like this piece of crap. The guy's like, my kids watch this. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. And a New Hampshire man accused of opening fire during wedding attacked his own attorney. So there's pretty much no good news going on. I think the
I feel
best
like
thing
Florida
was...
men are like the only ones that actually do funny shit.
Florida is awful. Florida is awful.
I know, but like
Florida's
anytime
so-
you see Florida man in like a headline, you're
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh,
it's
God,
like
this
whose
is gonna be
face
good.
got eaten,
This
or
is gonna
like
be
who's
good.
stupid.
Who
Yeah,
raped an alligator this
yeah,
time?
exactly.
Like,
Or married one. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the South, so
married
you know.
and raped, you never know.
Well, Yeah, so that's pretty much the exciting news. I really liked the beer gut guy, but
That was funny.
that's about it. Well, you guys got nothing else, Thomas?
Huh?
You got anything? You got anything else, bud?
Oh no, I'm good.
You're all set, Mikey?
I got nothing.
No, Alyssa, how about you? No?
Nada.
All right, well, I guess we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank everybody, especially Alyssa and Mikey, for showing up today. Thank you so much, Alyssa.
Thank you
Hopefully
for
we'll have
having
you back
us.
again.
Of course.
You're always welcome. Mikey,
Always.
you are always welcome, baby. And thank you so much for the gift. It's awesome.
No.
Yeah, I know. I said it. I had him first, to be fair.
That's fair.
And Tumbles, I'll have fun at the Ren Fair, brother. I want pictures and, like I said, nudes.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm
No,
gross.
I'll take pictures in like the bathroom or something. Just,
Oh yeah, like what's his name? The guy that got in trouble for that, the YouTuber guy.
The guy that got
Dr.
it.
Disrespect.
Dr.
Oh,
Disrespect,
yes.
thank you. Yes, I couldn't think of it. Yeah, so guys, go out there and do good things because no one else is going to. If everybody did one good thing for somebody else each day, this world wouldn't be such a bad place. On behalf of everybody here at HefTV, thank you guys so much for listening. If you like what we're doing, always appreciate it, but never necessary. Like the video, hit that post notification bell. Leave a comment because we like interacting with you folks. And sub to the channel if you really, really want to get in on this.
Wow, that was
right? Salacious, I know.
man.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll see you guys next time on HefTV.
Bye.
Bye!